What it's like being in the Army National Guard while being a full-time college student. I've been in the Guard for 7 years now, and during the first 4 years of my contract, I went and got my bachelor's degree in person. Overall, I would definitely say it's not difficult to balance the two. You just have to go to drill 1 week in a month, and then AT will be 2 weeks, and it's normally the summer, so it really doesn't even conflict. The only time I did sometimes have a conflict were the 4-day drills. So usually it'd be Thursday through Sunday, and then my classes that I would have Thursday and Friday, I would just have to email my professors and figure something out. But for the most part, they're definitely very understanding considering it was a military commitment. You just have to be proactive and communicate those things at the beginning of the semester. Unfortunately, it did kind of seem like the drill weekends would always fall on the worst weekends, where it's like a big football game or your friend's birthday. But depending on where your unit drills out of, you might actually be able to go home at night and still be able to attend a lot of those events. 3 and 4 day drill weekends definitely caught me off guard because I feel like recruiters always try to sell on the fact that it's only 1 week in a month, and normally when you think a weekend, you think 2 days. But I've had drill weekends that have been Thursday through Sunday, Friday through Monday, Friday through Sunday. It really just depends on what you're doing. But in return, you'll actually have some drills that are only like one Saturday, or some drills you just won't even have. But that definitely depends on your unit. Like my first unit I was in, I think we did 2 4-day drills throughout the year, and then we completely skip August drill. I was very fortunate to be able to get through my 4 years of college without ever having to miss a year or even a semester, which is definitely not always the case because of the possibilities of activations and deployments. I was activated a lot my sophomore year of college. I want to say we ended up getting activated 11 times that year, which all ended up being between like 2 days to 3 weeks. But this was actually the same time that COVID was at its all-time peak, so we were doing online school anyways, so I was able to still multitask. I think I was taking 4 classes that semester, and I ended up dropping 2 of them just so it was more manageable. But since I dropped them for military purposes, there was no penalty for it. I know in the deployment I just got back from, we did have a lot of college students that either just like took a full gap year or they actually did online school the whole time we were there. Since the main reason I joined the Guard was for college, I really did not want to ever have to miss a semester, and I'm very thankful that I never had to. The fact that exactly a year after I graduated I had the opportunity to deploy was like so perfect timeline wise for me. The most common reason people will miss a semester is for actually basic training and AIT, but since I did split option and I did it over 2 summers, I never actually had to miss any school. I'm extremely grateful that it worked out for me, but that's definitely not always the case.